Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's Let's Build a Toon playthrough, number 28. So, as you can probably see, we've taken Phatty to Inferno again, and this time he's in a team doing the new Inferno missions. And it occurred to me that I haven't made a single video about these missions, and they're actually quite good. We're doing a sided, that is unredeemed for us as we're clan, medium. Now these I was soloing on my Shade, not the playthrough one, my, if you like, my real one, and I managed to finish off all her research doing these solo, and they're also obviously with the bosses extremely good for faction. Anyone that remembers the days of having to camp temples, spawn the temple boss and all that just to get faction, will realise just how much easier it is to gain faction doing these. So we're not a complete team at the moment. There's only a few of us. I teamed up with a little shade called Esmeralda in the Mantis Cave doing the Elite Daily, and we seem to be getting on just fine. And when we got to the end of it, I said, well, I'm going to head off to Imp and see if I can get some levels today. And they said, oh yeah, I'll come with you. And then we got to Imp, and a guildie who's playing his little shade, who's I did the Penumbra quest with, I think. And he's borrowing a few bits and pieces from me for his shade, which is totally cool, because that's how it works in Storm. And yeah, we're just decided that, well, that'll be cool. And then Esmeralda said, well, you know, I'll log my crap. So I feel a little bit redundant because obviously their crat is a couple of 100 times better than mine. Has all the toys, all the buffs. So even when I try and see, I land Malaise of Emotion, and they've got way better buffs than me, and pets to actually land on there. So the plan is we want to get to 199 and then start battering research. So literally switch off XP gains. Yeah, they've got Malaise of Zeal, which is the next one up, but as you can see, it's a little more difficult to cast for me. I don't have 1900 in nano skills yet. Will do. Phatty will get there, believe it or not, even though he's Atrox. I have a cunning plan. So yeah, all we're doing at the moment is we are clearing out these mobs. Now they are 220 mobs, this is a medium. And these are literally the trash mobs. So they're not even the actual mobs from the mission. We haven't even started the mission yet. So yeah. Right, I think we're about ready to start. I think we've cleared everything out. It's a little dark in here, so let's just up the gamma to about there, and then I'll correct contrast later. Yeah, that's better. Okay then. Let's check everybody's ready. Yes, I am ready. Right, and basically you get 3 spirits spawning. So we've got one over here, Guardian Spirit of Purification, and we've got one there, same sort of thing. We don't kill those, although when these first came out people did. But there you go, Sunfish Longy 235. And these mobs come out and attack the spirits, of which there's 3. So there's 2 out here, and then there's a 3rd up behind the wall, which I'll over here. You can see it there in the distance. Yep, that's where that is. So there's the koala. So what I like about these, and I think pet classes like as well, is it's big and open. So it's not nearly so problematic for the pets to get around. Oh, 2 incoming. See, I like to stand here because you can see the dots. I've done a bit of hotkeying, which is nice. But you can see we're not fighting. I think everyone's fighting the other one. Yeah. So if we were trying to do this on our own, then we would probably run into some problems, as yeah, these mobs are quite a bit higher than we are. I'm actually out of range of the mob. Forgot that I'd actually picked up this little thing in Sector 7, which is quite useful. They're okay. And yeah, if you stand here, if you're on the mini-map, you can probably make out, you see that little red dot there? That's a mob, and it's running towards this NPC, so it's quite easy to see what they're all up to. We're not making much of a dent. Ooh, it will make a bit of a dent on us though. Now you can have 2 of these spirit guard guys die and still complete the mission. In fact, some people deliberately let that happen. And when these missions first started, people quite literally would deliberately kill one just so they could literally just stand at one point and attack it with then their pets or whatever, whichever other way they were actually doing it. So this is going pretty quickly for us, as excuse me, we have, well, 2 shades as well as a high level crap, so everybody's getting the benefit. Otherwise, mediums are kind of unnecessary once you're only doing research, because quite simply, well, the research will cap on completion of an easy, as well as the medium and hard, so they tend to do them. But if you're XPing, the mediums are obviously better because you're getting more XP per kill, which is the way we're sort of looking at it now. Plus, when bosses spawn, we will get quite a bit of faction, which after level 200 you absolutely need, otherwise you will crawl to 220 without it. Factions, the easiest faction to get is Guardian. You don't need to kill any special mobs, just high level monsters in a playfield, like hecklers, etc. Cavern Lizard, that is a mini boss, so you get several little bosses, and Cavern Lizard doesn't seem to be sided, but it is indeed a mini boss. It will drop loot. So we're not going to get faction on this guy, but you can see we're getting big chunks of XP. You think these are just mob kills we're getting XP from? So what have we got here? Scary. Ooh, want those. What have I got in here I don't want? Don't need that. Just pick that up to clear the mob. Sense 14 and Thor's boots. Nothing I really want, but yeah. Oh, yep, we've got a few mobs. So Burning Shadows. I need to make pet attack macro. So hang on. Easy way to do it if you don't know how is type pet help, and you see there, it will make it for you. And I'm going to put that on bar 1, slot number 10. If I go here, key bindings, and scroll down, action bar 1, slot 10 is inactive. So we're going to change that to Q, which is the same as attack for yourself. So I might change it to something else afterward. But for now, that's perfectly adequate. Now the map always seems to take a few seconds. There you go. See, you could still see what have I got? Seriously, don't need that, do I? Cyber armor. No, we don't need that. Is that a fractured nightmare? Don't need that either. Yeah, you get all kinds of stuff. A lot of this stuff, when cut, is worth quite a bit more, but obviously the pearls more than anything else. So yeah, those were the gloves. Oh no, they're not. Those are the other ones. Where did I just put those? Oh, panic over. Yeah, see, sense intelligence, not too hard to get on, but look, extra sense. So later on, when we're trying to get into some higher level symbionts, etc., they are going to be very useful for Trox. So yeah, things a lot smoother having the pets on Q for attack, seeing as that's how I initiate attack, although sometimes I do use a special quite often, especially on my characters that have lots of specials, like all of them, except for this guy. Yeah, so, well, not all of them, I guess, but definitely Shade, Fixer, Soldier, that kind of stuff. Oop. We're on this one. Putrid shadows. You want to watch out for these. If I get aggro, you'll see why. Yeah, they hit damned hard. I'll be honest. I mean, really hard. See, the way I categorise something as hitting hard, just to clarify, if the beast hits you, then he's going to hit you quite hard, but you would expect that for a level 300 boss. When a putrid shadow hits you for about half the damage the beast does, and it's a level 235 regular mob, it's a bit of a shock. So I sort of say, well, yeah, that hits hard. Well, for its level, it hits damned hard. Just buff up the minion a bit more. Not that he's going to compete much with the 220 pets, but, you know, I want to do my bit. Right, we're going for burning first. We're not in much danger of losing the spirits. They've got quite a high heal delta, and if you don't know what heal delta is, that is simply how much health they regain when not actually being hit. So as soon as you pull the mob off from them, they do pretty damn well. Now we've got another one just over here, putrid again. And pretty much this is how this mission goes. We keep on at this, hopefully not dying. So the shades are generally going to pull aggro, although not every single time. And yeah, you keep killing, basically. Another demi-boss that doesn't seem to have any faction. That's another boss without any faction. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so so as soon as I said we're not really getting any sided mobs, did everyone roll the right mission? Because individually you do all have to roll the mission. Immediately sided mobs show up. So yeah, all good, all good. We get XP, we get that, and we're now at, you keep an eye on this if hopefully you can read it on screen, 27k faction. I don't think I had that much the first time I hit 220 on my very first character. I think well actually no, I think I had about 30. You can see there, we're now on 32k faction. Ooh, might get into trouble here. There we go. We are digging. And that's not from the mission itself, from the mission reward that is directly from the mobs we're killing in the mission. So we're all good. There you go, we're on 35k faction now. Bear in mind 50 is the cap. And when we were in Penumbra, we literally had 2k, I think. So yeah, that moves pretty damn fast. Right, fortuitous. That's difficult to read. Red on a reddish background. Fortuitous, both Tarzal moored. 235. You're seen as enemy to him. Right, we're on 38k. I think we're going to be on past 40k pretty damn soon on faction. Let's see. Yeah, so ooh, close. 39. We might be coming up to as high as you can go in one of these. So capped on abilities. Let's just quickly do a little bit here. I'll do just for now. Just keep those abilities raising. Okay, we're looking. Oh, there we go. Debuff on the go. Whee! That's on the shade. Right, okay. Ranged weapons. Yeah, that's making such a big difference. Ranged specials. It's like every little helps. Nano and casting. I'm just basically maxing them all. I might as well. I've got the IP. So, get those exploring. Run speed, please. And combat and healing. Just the usual suspects. Those two, trade and repair, complete, of course. Right, close those. Oop. There we are, 40k faction. Now, when we hit 201, we will suddenly rocket to 205 with that, which I want to do, and then do the Dust Brigade quest, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to record that, because it's dependent on how long it's going to take, and it can take quite a damn long time if you don't have the right people online at the right time. And Storm is a very busy guild. There's a lot going on all the time, and not everyone is you know, available to do certain things at certain times, so it's always best to have 3 or 4 of you ready to go and do the mission, especially if you've got a couple of different accounts, etc., so you can bring a tank for this bit, etc., etc., Karma for the next bit. I saw a blue. There's a blue. Oh dear. Oh, it's on the shade again. But what I might do is, depending on how it goes, if we're only going to do, say, one stage of it, then I will probably do that, because I've decided I'm going to take this guy to 220, and I'm going to make him an end game Toon, even though he's Atrox and you guys were seriously trying to troll me. Ha ha ha, make an Atrox crap. Ha ha ha. Okay then. I will. Ah, that's a ghost one. There you go, it's a Kalos ore. And no, that is not where my character got his name. He had his name before Shadowlands. before they used that name. So I don't know what the reference is in Shadowlands, but it's not the one that Kalos comes from. As far as I'm concerned, he got named after me, because he literally was named after me. 43k faction. I mean, quite literally 2 of these mediums and you're pretty much capped out on faction, which is nice. Oop, have we got? We do. So we're all on the right mob. Follower man Ecclemord. Ooh. I've already debuffed him. Don't think he nukes, but let's just run this anyway. This boss is 235 and Unrein, dreaded and hated. And that's buffed us to 44k. So yeah, that's that mission completed, which is pretty cool. So we got a mission, we got a level. Did it drop something? Right, so that was that mission done, folks, and it's looking like we're going to go and roll another one. So I'll leave it there for the recording and just say bye for now.